Hello to all the stream supervisors watching this video. In this video, I will show you how to set up streams for other streamers as the stream supervisor. And the first thing we're going to go over is the stream supervisor rule. So the first thing is that stream supervisors must turn up and set up streams, which they have been scheduled to do so. So UGN leader will schedule you for streams that you have to set up. It should only be around like 3-ish streams that you have to set up. If the streamer does not stream for any reason, there needs to be issued a strike or a non-strike. I will go over the strike system later and also the stream schedule as well. So I won't worry about explaining the strike system right now in this, so most of the strike system stuff we'll just skip. They turn up to meeting with stream manager. So pretty much we will have meetings. We don't really have them very often, but we might at some point. But as of right now, we don't have them too often. If you can't show up to them, just notify us and we'll be cool with that. And this says one stream manager, but there's actually two. Now, this was made before when we only had one, which was Moons, but now Moons and Xeno are stream managers. They report back to stream manager if they are unsure with something or needs help. You can either talk to Xeno or Moons about anything that you need. You know, like if you don't understand something about setting up streams or something, then you can go or talk to one of them about it, and they'll show you how to do it. They let the stream manager know if they can't set up stream for whatever reason and with a considerable amount of time beforehand. So whenever you can't set up somebody's stream, whether it be because you have something new that you have to do every week and it's going to get in the way of being able to set up streams, or just for that week, Moons or Xeno will help reschedule you if the first thing is the case. But if it's just for that week, just let them know and then they'll try to put a backup supervisor in for you. If stream supervisor can't turn up the stream, they need to let the stream manager know, as they have no supervisor to report back to. Same thing as the last point. Can't show up to streams and stuff, then, or at least setting them up, then just let one of the stream managers know. So I'm also going to go over the stream manager rules just because he's the guy above you and you're pretty much reporting back to him. So it would make it easier if you guys knew the rules of the stream manager. So one of the things is to respond and support all the needs for the stream supervisors. With this, like I said before, if you ask one of them any questions, they will gladly help you out and figure out something for you. To host stream supervisor meetings where and when needed. Like I said before, the stream supervisors will be the hosts of every meeting. If someone is not able to set up stream, you need to find a backup supervisor for that slot. Like I said before, if you can't turn up to the stream and you tell them, they'll go and find a backup supervisor for you and they will set up that person's stream. Do spot checks on supervisors' metadata setups on YouTube to check if being done to the best of their ability, and contact supervisors for criticizing when needed, but also balance with praise when they've done a good job. So pretty much this means that Moons or Xeno will check your stream setups and like the title, the description, all that stuff, see if there's anything wrong with it, and he'll tell you if there is anything wrong. But if you are doing good with that, he will be sure to praise you, or they. Report back to Kaz when needed, and to attend all meetings with the managers and founder. So Moons or Xeno, whenever they have something important to say to me, they'll go ahead and do that. Just message me on Discord. And also, these channels over here, they won't show up for you immediately, but UGN leader should give you the permissions to access these channels under the stream supervisors channel list. Alright, so the next thing we're going to go over is the stream thumbnails. So we use a ticket system, which is in the stream supervisor channel list. It's right here. There's stream thumbnails. And with the ticket system, you just gotta press this emoji right here, and it will open up a new channel at the bottom of the Discord server, and it says Eugene Kez welcome. Support will be with you shortly to close this ticket. React with the lock. So whenever it comes to making thumbnails and stuff, Smart will handle it for the team streams and stuff like that. You would be like, would I be able to get a thumbnail for Modern Warfare or some other game? And Smart will try to fulfill that request that you have. And if you screwed up and you didn't mean to click that emoji, or either that or you're done with this channel page, click this lock here and it will close it. And that check mark is just there to confirm that you want to close that ticket. And also now you just got to delete it. Ticket will be deleted in 5 seconds. Okay guys, one thing I forgot to mention is that whenever you're done getting a new thumbnail for setting up streams, they will go into this channel called Thumbnails Finished. And as you can see, it has all of our thumbnails and stuff. Okay, so let's go back to the stream supervisors channel list, and now I'm going to go over the stream schedule. Actually, that's in the streamers hub. Gotta go here. And first we are going to, I'm just gonna pick somebody as an example to set up. So Gamer streams at 3 a.m. on Monday. So this is in the time zone of GMT, and yeah, pretty much all the time slots are on top and the day is on the left side. So like I said, Gamer is on the time slot of 3 a.m. on Mondays. So to go convert that to our time zone, you gotta scroll up here and there is a time zone converter. Click on the link and it'll take you to here. So you gotta find out the place that's closest to you and in your time zone. So the place that's near me is New York, and it is 2:51 there, and it is 2:51 for me. GMT is the time zone that the schedule is in, so it's a 5-hour difference. So in order to get my time zone off of the schedule, I got to subtract 5 hours from whatever is on the stream schedule. So let's go back. And for Gamer, which is 3 a.m. on Mondays for GMT, if I subtract 5 hours, I should be able to get my time zone from. So that would actually be Sunday, 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. sorry, EST. And to make sure that you know which slot you're taking care of, the stream schedule is color coded, so you gotta look up where it says supervisors. And since I am orange, I will have to find somebody that's orange. So for me, who I'm setting up right now is Gamer at this time slot, this time slot, this time slot. Zeno supposedly, but I'm not really setting him up because he sets up his own streams. Kaz, which that's myself, so I am setting myself up. High Caliber, and these 2 slots. So that's all the stream setups I gotta do. The color is obviously going to be different for you. It's not going to be orange. It could be like any other color. So for example, box 13 is red, so any of these that are red are stream supervised by box 13. And yeah, obviously if there is somebody stream supervising over your time slot but you are streaming there, they're not actually supervising for you because you can set up your own streams, so you are your own supervisor in that regard. And now let's go down to the stream supervisors hub again to check one more thing. We need to go over the supervisor clock in, which is right here. Now this will say stream supervisor, name, time slot, whatever. So you need to type a new message every time you're about to set up somebody's stream, preferably 15 minutes before their stream actually starts. So for the stream supervisor's name, you would put your own. I just put Eugene Kaz because that's my name. GMT time slot and date. Gamer streams 3 a.m. on Mondays, so that's what I put down for that. Streamer's name, backup. The backup parts for if Gamer doesn't show up, then you would have a backup streamer. Since he showed up, or we're gonna pretend like he showed up, I put EGN Gamer, and since he did turn up, I would put yes. Now, if he's like 2-3 minutes late, then don't really worry about it. About putting late, just put turn up yes, because just because he was like a little bit late doesn't really matter too much. It's just whenever they're like 30 minutes late, then it's kind of a problem and you need to put late. But you just got to make sure you do this, because that's how we're going to know that you're actually setting up streams and stuff and it's not somebody else that had to do it for you because you weren't there. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is what you do when you're actually setting up somebody's stream. So whenever you found which streamer you're setting up and what time, and when it comes time to actually doing that, you just got to go over to the right side and you'll see a whole bunch of streamers and stuff. So say if I took DHP, I would right click on it, on his name, and go to message, and it'll take me right to his DM. But I'm going to use my other account as an example for this. Alright, I'm back using my alt account as an example. So the first thing you want to ask is if they're streaming. Of course, they're most likely going to say yes, but that's just in case. Then the next question you want to ask is, what game are you playing? And then to go into further detail, ask them what game mode they're playing. I'm going to have myself say Warzone. And then the next question we're going to ask is if they want something kitschy in their title, and make sure to include some examples so they have something to go off of. And they'll respond with whatever they want. And then you would ask them, are they playing with subs? This is the final question. Alright, so all those questions are pretty much for the title, description, and tags. And what we'll do is we'll go use these questions and stuff and these answers to go set up our stream, which we'll do now. Alright guys, real quick before we head into YouTube Studio, I'm just going to open up the stream database. So let's go down to the stream supervisor section and click on database and strike system. Here we'll find all the stuff we need to fill in the title and description and all that. So let's go to YouTube. And now we're going to go to YouTube Studio. So first, before you go to YouTube Studio, you have to sign into the UGN account. And to do that, you click on this icon up here. Go to switch account and then select the United Gaming Nation one. To go to YouTube Studio, you just go to the icon, click on YouTube Studio. And to go to the live streaming section, you either click this button that says go live or create, and then click go live. Alright, so for everyone who has watched this video when it originally came out, we are changing things in this particular section. We're not using the regular streaming, at least through this way. We're going to go down here to where it says manage, and we're going to create an event. So if you're first starting up the 24/7 stream or whatever milestone it is, we're going to go up here to schedule stream, and we're going to reuse settings. So you want to set it up like I will show you later in the video. And I'm just going to put this unlisted just for this example. And I'm just going to hit create. Once you're done with all the settings, just click that button. And here we will enable auto start, but disable auto stop. So this way, when the streamer starts streaming, the stream supervisor won't have to sit here and wait and then click go live. And since we don't have auto stop enabled, when we experience like a technical difficulty, some sort of power outage, or maybe the internet went out, then the stream won't end and it will keep going. And the reason why we're telling you guys to do it this way is because the way we were planning to do it before was with the backup servers, which didn't end up working the way we wanted it to, so this is the way we're gonna have to do it. But if you're doing it this way, this is just how you do it if you're first starting the stream. But if you are setting up a streamer who is switching over, I'm just gonna go back to here, go to manage, and you'll see the stream pop up here, and all you have to do is click the link, go to edit, and change the settings. Anyways, back to the video, and I will show you how to set all this stuff up, the title, the description, everything. Then once we're here, you can click on edit to bring up the section where we put in the title and the description. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is change the title. So let's highlight from here to here. Just like this, make sure not to highlight these red dots. Get rid of that. Let's go back to the database and strike system. Scroll down, and we'll have a stream title template here. Copy all the stuff within the red dots. The thing is, you can't copy these red dots from Discord for some reason. They won't show up whenever you paste them. So that's why I told you to keep these here. Paste. Change what's in the parentheses. Do not change what's not in the parentheses. The only thing you change that's on the parentheses is the name here. So let's go through this. Live, length of stream. So most likely we'll have 24/7. If not, when we're first starting out doing this, we're probably going to have like 12-hour stream. Make sure to put it in all caps. Putting in all caps will catch the eyes of viewers more likely than titles without all caps. But for this example, I'll just put 24/7. The game they're playing, I saw on my other account that I was going to be playing Modern Warfare. More detail on what they're doing. So my other account said they were playing Warzone. They said they wanted pub stomping. So let's put that here. They said they were playing with subs, so let's keep that. Make sure to keep it as this like forward facing slash. I don't know what this is called, but keep it straight up like this. And so since this was already in the template, you want to keep this here. And let's change the name real quick. So I'm just going to go with my own, Kaz. This is the only part of the title that does not have to be in all caps. You can have it how you would spell your name to someone on Discord or something like that. Alright guys, quick correction. This is actually supposed to be a vertical line, not a slash. UGN leader told me that he made a mistake in the template, so that is actually what it's supposed to be. Next up is the description. So let's go to Discord. scroll up a bit and you'll see the description preset. Click on that. Okay, real quickly before you copy this, I forgot to mention that this is meant to be in editing mode. So if you go up here with where my mouse is, click this drop down arrow, you'll probably be in viewing or maybe reviewing mode. In those two modes, you can't copy the emojis for some reason. So in order to do that, you have to go to editing in order to copy everything. Also, make sure to click copy and not cut. If you cut it, it will delete everything in the Word document, making so that you can't copy anything from here ever again. And we have to pretty much get this all back and fix all this. So make sure to hit copy and not cut. We are going to highlight all of this. You can press Control and A to highlight all of it at once. And let's copy that. Highlight all of this and paste it. Alright, let's get rid of all these unnecessary gaps that for some reason Microsoft Word decides to put in there if you copy it. So with these, you want to make sure this has no gaps here. This has one little gap. This has one. This has none. This has one. None between the links. One here. That's correct. One here. One here. One here. One here. Oops. And none between these links. And that should be good. Actually, I just like get rid of this one too. Alright, let's edit the stuff in the description. So the first thing we're going to edit is the member links, which is right here. Let's go back to the database and strike system and the Discord. And let's scroll up to where we see member links. Click on that. It'll open up this Word document. Okay, once again, I forgot to mention that this is supposed to be in editing, not in reviewing or viewing mode, so that you can copy the emojis. Also, when it comes to copying, make sure to click copy, not cut. As all the UGN member links, all their social media, and all that stuff. Alright, scroll down until you see yours or the person you're setting up. And highlight everything here except for the name, which is in bold and underline. Copy this and paste it here. Make sure to get rid of everything I'm highlighting here and paste. Now get rid of the unnecessary gaps, so there should be none here, one here, and none in between the links. So the next part of the description we need to do now is the artist portfolio. Now the first link with UGN Condor, you always want to keep this because he's the guy who made all of our overlays, which we use every stream. So therefore you want to keep this guy here. Now under him, there will be the portfolio for the thumbnail artist. So like I showed you in the beginning of the video, how you made the thumbnail with the ticket system. The thumbnails that Smart will make for you will always go into this channel right here, in the thumbnails finished channel. Since I am playing Warzone, I am going to select a Warzone thumbnail, which is this one. So I'm going to left click here and right click and click Save Image As. Real quick, I'm going to make a new folder. This is just to help you guys see it better, but whenever you select the folder you want, just click Save. Let's get out of here. And this is what we need right here, is his portfolio link. Copy that. And where it has the parentheses, let's change this. Paste it. Next, we'll do the thumbnail artist name, which is UGN Smorts. So let's copy the Smorts part because we already have the UGN in here. Space is here. And that should be that. Now we need to change our thumbnail. Let's go down to the thumbnail. Click the three dots here. Click change. And let's select our thumbnail. And there it is. And finally, the last part of the description we need is the tags. Let's go back to Discord, go to Database and Strike System, and let's scroll down until we see UGN tags. Open up that Word document. And since my other account said they were playing Modern Warfare, Warzone, we will find the Warzone tags. Now you can use multiple of these tags if you want to, like multiple sets. But for now, I'm just going to pick this one. Copy that. Also, make sure you're in the editing section, not the viewing or reviewing section. And make sure to copy and not cut. Now we'll paste it here. Make sure to get rid of all this unnecessary spacing. Like that. And also with the tags being here, we want to scroll down until we find the other tag section. And we want to add it here. Don't worry about that first one, that's just glitched, but it's actually not even there. And let's see, if we want to add like another tag section or whatever you want to call these group of tags, and just copy one of them and paste it here. Like that. And I would only consider putting one tag section or group of tags in here because of this 500 character tag limit. I mean, you can put as much as you want to just reach the tag limit and have as many you can just to help the algorithm and whatnot. But yeah, if you put more than one, most likely it's going to overfill and you're going to be sitting there for like 5 minutes deleting some of these. I mean, for the most part, like with some of the groups of tags, you're going to have to do that anyways, but at least this way you don't have to do as much work doing that. And if you really want to, you can only like copy some of them. So like this, if I just need a little bit more of tags, I can do that, but not copy the whole paragraph. The last thing we need to do in this tab is the game title. So right here, since we said this stream is going to be Modern Warfare, then I'm going to put Modern Warfare here. It'll give you a list of options, a list of games that you can select from. Click the one you want. And let's go down to monetization. And make sure to turn it on. Click done. And make sure all of these are check marked. And don't worry about any of these two. Once you're done with that, click save. And don't mess with any of this stuff at all. Keep this on low latency. And that's pretty much it. Now that we have everything set up, we need to go tell our streamer and tell them what to do now. So let's go back to Discord, go up here where it says home, and let's talk to the streamer we were setting up and tell them to join the switchover channel in the team server. And then you will go to the UGN team server, scroll up to where it says Streamers Hub, and there's a switchover room. You join that room. And let me mute myself in here. And the person you were talking to will join the switchover room. And the person who is already streaming on the team channel. Now, when you're talking to the guy that is going to be streaming, then you want to come over here and you want to copy the stream key here. You want to go back here, go to your DMs and paste the stream key for the guy, send it, and they'll put this in their OBS and they will start streaming. But when you're talking to them, make sure that they don't press stream until the other guy is ready. Mainly because if they're in a match still, then all of a sudden the stream gets switched over, people are going to be wondering what happened and they're going to be really confused. So make sure that you tell the person that they should wait for the other guy to get in. Now, how the switchover actually works, the person who is already streaming will put their stream on Be Right Back. Same with the person who's going to stream. Then the person who's going to stream starts their stream, and since both of the streams are started, the latest stream will carry over. Then the person who was already streaming ends their stream and it will keep the stream going. And the reason why we use the Be Right Back screen is so that is a flawless transition and it looks clean. Now, when you're in here, please keep all the chitter chatter down. Please try not to talk too much, because remember, there are people waiting, and if you keep them waiting, they're going to leave, and we don't want that. So keep that in mind. And lastly, during the switchover process, you want to play an ad because the people are just waiting and they're not really doing anything. Let's go back to YouTube, and I already started up a stream here. This is what it looks like whenever somebody starts it up. I'll go over here. Oh yeah, by the way, real quick, you can also go back to where you get the stream key by clicking stream settings. Anyways, go up here, and this is where you can insert an ad. Just click this button, and people will have an ad playing. Not all of them, but some of them will, and that should be it for setting up streams. The last thing that I'm going to go over is the strike system. In order to get there, let's go to Discord. Since we're already in the database and strike system, that's exactly where we need to be. Get out of this switchover room. We need to go to this top link right here that says data strike system. And it should open a Excel sheet here. And let's go to streamer strikes. That's what you will see when you first get on here. So real quick, I just wanted to go over when you should and shouldn't give a strike. So when you should give a strike is for when people are late or miss a stream and do not notify us. And the only thing that excludes a strike from this is if people have like a power outage or no internet access or something like that and they weren't able to tell us, then that's a bit different. Also, we have to be notified at least 30 minutes before stream if it's late, or an hour before stream if they miss the stream, just because we need the extra time to be able to figure out who's going to replace them in the stream, so the viewers will be able to keep watching without interruption. So this is just what happens for each strike. So strike 1, it's basically a slap on the wrist. Basically tell them that they can't be doing what they're doing and that we need them to show up to stream, just so it's not a hassle trying to find somebody else to stream for them. Also, you have to notify the streamer whenever you do give them a strike, or they don't know that they're doing something wrong. And you also have to tell them why. Strike 2, Moons and Xeno will try to do something about it. They'll try to see what they can do to help prevent the streamer from getting another strike. And strike 3, it'll go up to me and I will decide whether or not they'll be staying in the team. If there's something I can do to prevent them from getting any more strikes, or maybe take away some strikes for something that they can improve on, then I'll do so. But anyways, let's quickly fill in a strike and see how it all should be filled in. So I'm going to fill this in for myself. Date for me is March 18th, 2021, or the 18th of March. The date should not be an American way of putting this. It should be in the normal way of putting dates, because most countries put day, month, year, and not month, day, year. So since it is the 18th of March, I'll put 18/3/2021. Next is time. This is when the person starts their stream. So say if I start my streams at 3 a.m. GMT, then I will put 3 a.m. Reason, let's just make something up here at work. And that's for if they just missed their stream. If they're late, put the amount of time that they were late. So say if they're late 30 minutes, let's put 30 minutes. Notice, no. Because the main reason why they're getting a strike is because they didn't notify us, not because they couldn't stream. That wouldn't be very understanding of us if we just gave them a strike, even though they told us that they couldn't stream. And issued by, I am going to put Kaz because that's me. Next, we're going to do non-strikes. So non-strikes are basically for if the streamer notified you and they couldn't stream, or they were late, but they told us ahead of time, then you would put it in a non-strike. So let's go ahead and fill this out. The only thing the non-strikes do is whenever they start adding up, we'll notice if there's something going on to where they can't stream in a certain time slot and try to see if we can make adjustments if needed. And it doesn't really matter until you get to the 5th non-strike, because that's when we start, really looking into it. And, potentially if they're unable to do something about what's going on, then we do sadly have to kick them out for the time being and maybe recruit them back later. So let's fill out the date. Since it is March 18th, 2021, like before, I put the month first, then the day, then the year. So 18/3/2021. Time, let's just go with the stream being 3 a.m. like last time. For the reason, I'll put called into work like the one up there. Notice, yes, because they actually told you what was going on. And issued by Kaz. So that's it for strikes and non-strikes. There are stream supervisor strikes, but that's just to make sure that you guys are able to do more work than what is required in the team. So welcome to being a stream supervisor. I hope you enjoy all the extra stuff you're able to do to help the team and all the benefits of being able to set yourself up and all that. So I'll see you later.